Hello, good morning. Welcome everyone. Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it. My name is Tim. I bring you villages related content. And here I am at the Isabela Villas. I wanted to give you another update of these villa homes. I want to make some corrections to some of the things I've said about these homes in the past. I also want to give you some more information that I recently learned about these villas. I am standing in the village of Well Point, here in the Villages, Florida. I also want to show you some of these homes that are still for sale. And one of the first things I learned about these homes, for instance, this home here is sold. I believe the first 4 homes on the left here are sold. And the first thing I want to report to you is a correction. And the first thing I want to correct is I thought there were 2 different color exteriors on these homes. There's actually 2 different colors. Actually, I thought there was 3 different colors, but there's only 2 different colors of exterior on these homes. It's a white, like that one, and more of a light gray like that one. So I previously reported 3 different colors, but there's only 2 different colors of exterior of these homes. There are several of these homes for sale, and I will bring you some content relating to those homes. And as I come up on these homes, I will show you which ones are for sale. Here in the Villages, Florida, I will bring up the map, and the first home I want to show you is this home right here. A 1951 Santino Drive. They're actually holding open homes as well. 1951 Santino Avenue. It's a Serenity model, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,507 square feet. And I want to also share some of the things I learned about these homes recently. And what I've learned are there are 4 different model homes, model types of homes. There's a Botanical, there's a Serenity, there's a Tranquility. And I'll leave in a pop-up box below what the 4th one is. Botanical, if I didn't say that one. But I've learned by talking to sales individuals that these homes have been receiving lukewarm affection from potential buyers. They're not all sold. They're not selling as fast as they would hope to sell. And that might open up an opportunity for anybody interested in these homes. I also learned that these homes, the smaller models, I believe there are 2 larger models and 2 smaller models. The larger models seem to be selling a little bit better than the smaller models. And I believe the larger models are in that 1,900 square foot range, and the smaller models are in that 1,400 to 1,500 square foot range. And the smaller models are not selling as well as the larger models. And I did see a map of the homes that have sold, and it seems like the homes on these corner lots have been selling a little bit better than the homes on the interior. And I believe that's due to the size of the lot. Like this home, for instance, has a very large patio, garden view, as well as this one. This is a corner lot home as well. So if you're interested in these homes, you might want to consider the size of the lot that these homes are on. I think if you're on a corner lot, I think you have a little bit more space, a little larger garden. You'll feel a little more comfortable. And the next home for sale that I wanted to show you is going to be this home right here, 1965 Santino. This is a Botanical model. List price $484,153. It is a 3-bedroom and 2-bathroom home, 1,485 square feet. I will give you bond information for those new to the channel. A bond is the infrastructure payment that the developer parses out and it amortizes over 30 years. The interest rate is 4.72%. The bond amount is $35,760.38. The annual payment, if you choose to pay it annually for 30 years, is $2,365.71. And if you pay the bond off over 30 years' time, that'll amount to $70,950 and some change. You can see there's a lot of interest in these homes. There is a model home I want to show you. It is called the Botanical. It is an open house today, 1992 Santino Avenue. List price $442,414. That Botanical model is 1,485 square feet. It's a little smaller villa home. The nuance with that home is that you need to enter the garage from the courtyard. Most homes, you can enter the garage from inside your home and you don't have to worry about walking out into the weather or to the elements. But the Botanical model, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, you need to enter the garage from the courtyard. So you exit the home, typically from your kitchen area, you walk through the courtyard patio area and into the garage. And that is one of the nuances about the Botanical model. And I will show you what that Botanical model looks like. Right there, that is your Botanical model. So you need to enter the garage through the courtyard. So if you are sensitive about that, just know and be aware that at least one of these models, I believe that's the only model of these courtyard villa homes that you need to walk outdoors to access the garage. Feel free to share the video with those you feel might be interested. I do appreciate it. And the other piece of advice I want to share with you is, based on the lukewarm response they're getting on these homes, one might think that they might discount these homes. I mentioned that in another video a couple of days ago, that if these homes sit on the market too long, the villages will discount them, they will reduce the price. So if you're interested in one of these homes, you might want to be patient and hopefully the price will reduce. They are having less favorable responses on the smaller units. I was in one of those smaller units. I was actually in the Botanical unit just before. Very nice luxury vinyl plank floor. They call them composite floors. Very high ceilings. They have extra wide molding. Here's a beautiful courtyard on a corner lot. And I suggest you go to thevillages.com website and take a look at the floor plans and really study those floor plans if you're interested in these homes. I think the bond amounts are fairly reasonable for these homes. Let me know in the comments below if you think the pricing on these homes is also reasonable. But I will try to show you some more homes that are still listed for sale.